Welcome to the Western Regional Laboratory of the Bureau of Indian Standards. In the light of growing emphasis on the quality and safety in the Indian manufacturer industry, there is a critical need for comprehensive resources that elucidate the process of product testing according to Indian standards in the form of videos on the testing of products. The purpose of this video from BIS is to facilitate industrial professionals, to educate consumers, to aid educational institutes, and to support stakeholders.
BIS has established a network of state-of-the-art laboratories across the country, and Western Regional Lab Mumbai is one of them. At BIS Labs, we carry out testing of various products as per the test methods given in Indian standards, thereby ensuring that only products with the right quality reach the Indian consumers. भारत देश को एक गुणवत्ता सचेत राष्ट्र बनाने के लिए हमारी प्रयोगशालाएं हमेशा तत्पर हैं.
India is an agricultural-driven country with diverse soil types and climatic conditions. Polyethylene pipes are vital for drip irrigation systems in India, delivering water directly to the plant roots through sprayers or drippers.
Polyethylene pipe used in irrigation system help supply water efficiently to crops, but they must be strong enough to withstand environmental stress and pressure changes. The Bureau of Indian Standard regulates this pipe under IS 12786, specify different requirements and test methods such as dimension test, reversion test, carbon black dispersion test, tensile test, and sustainability to environmental stress conditions. Following these tests ensure the pipes are reliable and long lasting before they reach farmers. Without proper testing, low quality pipes may crack or fail under pressure, leading to water wastage and reduced irrigation efficiency and financial loss to farmers. By adhering to IS 12786, manufacturer can ensure the better quality and giving farmer confidence in irrigation system. The standard not only enhance durability but also promote sustainable water use, and which is vital for modern agriculture.
Drip irrigation system (DIS) is one of the modern irrigation techniques to economize the use of water in agriculture. An important component of DIS is irrigation laterals through which water is supplied into the fields. In this video, we are going to demonstrate the various tests performed on the polyethylene pipes for irrigation laterals in accordance with Indian standards. The Bureau of Indian Standards has developed a standard IS 12786 2024. Irrigation equipment, polyethylene pipes for irrigation laterals specification. To ensure the quality of polyethylene pipes for irrigation lateral by prescribing detailed quality parameters for their performance and workmanship. The standard classifies pipes into three categories based on their working pressure. Now, let's see how polyethylene pipes for irrigation laterals are tested as per Indian standard.
The next test is dimension test. Ensuring quality in polyethylene pipe for irrigation lateral begins with checking various dimensions of pipe. The outside diameter is measured using instrument like vernier caliper and pie tape. Wall thickness is measured with the dial vernier or ball-ended micrometer.
Ensuring quality in polyethylene pipes for irrigation laterals begins with checking various dimensions of pipes. The outside diameter is measured using instruments like a vernier caliper and a pie tape. Wall thickness is measured with ball-ended micrometer. The standard specifies two-dimensional requirements for outside diameter and wall thickness, as shown on the screen. The outside diameter is calculated by averaging 4 measurements taken at 45-degree intervals around the pipe. All measurements rounded to the nearest 0.05 millimeter. These measurements are compared against the specified tolerance limits to ensure compliance with the standard. Accurate dimensions are crucial for proper fitment, pressure handling, and overall performance in water supply systems.
The next test is visual appearance test. The internal and external surface of the pipe shall be smooth, clean and free from grooving and other defects. The end shall be cleanly cut and shall be square with axis of the pipe.
Slight shallow longitudinal grooves or irregularities in the wall thickness shall be permissible, provided the wall thickness remains within the permissible limits.
The next test is reversion test. The reversion test is important for lateral pipe as it checks their resistance to deformation under heat. It ensures that the pipe maintain their shape and structural integrity at elevated temperature, guaranteeing long-term durability and reliable performance in irrigation system.
For reversion test, hot air oven at 100 degrees Celsius plus minus 2 degrees Celsius is required. A 250 mm plus minus 5 mm pipe length is marked at 2 points 200 mm apart using a vernier caliper. The test piece is then placed horizontally in an air oven at 100 degrees Celsius plus minus 2 degrees Celsius, ensuring no hindrance to dimensional changes. After cooling, the dimensional change in the longitudinal direction is measured, and any deviation from the initial length should not exceed plus minus 3%.
The next test is tensile strength test. Tensile strength indicates the strength of material and elongation shows extension of the material under load.
The test piece shall consist of a dumbbell punched from points on the circumference of the pipes 90 degrees apart as shown on image. The test piece shall be conditioned for 2 hours in air or 1 hour in water so that it is at temperature of 27 degrees plus minus 2 degrees Celsius immediately before test. The test shall be carried out as given in 6 of IS 2530. After that, the test specimen is mounted on the jaws of the machine and the load applied uniformly till the time fracture. Tensile strength is calculated by dividing the load at the point of fracture by the original cross-sectional area. The test is conducted on 6 specimens and an average of 6 is taken for calculating tensile strength. Tensile strength should not be less than 12.5 megapascal. Additionally, the elongation should allow the pipe to stretch by up to 500% before failing, providing flexibility and resistance to cracking.
Next test is susceptibility test to environmental stress cracking. The susceptibility test to environmental stress cracking is crucial for evaluating the resistance of irrigation lateral pipe by environmental and mechanical stresses. This ensures durability and reliable performance in agriculture application.
5 sections of pipe, preferably from different coils, each of the length about 20 times the diameter, shall constitute the test piece. Forced air circulation oven maintained at 77 degrees Celsius plus minus 3 degrees Celsius, capable of re-establishing that temperature within 5 minutes after insertion of test pieces. According to the standard, the ESC test involves sharply bending 5 test specimens at both ends, coating them with a reagent and placing them in an oven at 77 plus minus 3 degrees Celsius for 48 hours. After 48 hours, the sample is removed and the samples are inspected for cracks to determine conformity. It will consider failure of the bends if any crackings, grazing, bloom or rupture in the bends. The pipe is considered to have passed the test. Not more than 10% of the bends have failed.
The next test is carbon black dispersion, which evaluates the uniform distribution of carbon black within polyethylene pipe. Proper dispersion ensures UV resistance and enhances the durability of the material. This test is conducted as per IS 2530-1963.
Place 2 clean microscope slides on a hot plate maintained at 170 degree to 210 degrees Celsius. Place 3 specimens of pinhead size, each weighing about 5 mg and each one cut from a separate granule. The prepared sample is then examined under a carbon black dispersion tester at 200x magnification with a field of view of 1 millimeter in diameter. The test evaluates whether the carbon particles are evenly distributed throughout the material. The dispersion must be uniform with no visible agglomerates or clusters. Any excessive agglomeration or uneven distribution is considered a failure. In conclusion, the Indian Standard IS 12786-2024 specifies the quality and performance of polyethylene lateral pipes used for irrigation in fields, ensuring that Indian farmers have access to the best quality pipes for irrigation purposes. Thank you for watching this educational series on product testing as per Indian standards. For more detailed information, please visit our official website at www.bis.gov.in. To stay updated with the latest news and developments, follow us on our official social media platforms.